So, what comes next, Road Mistress?
Well, as you are walking through the woods, you are getting not wet at all anymore because of that leaf.
Hooray.
Ooh.
Hey. See,
However,
I have my uses.
However.
Is that no stream?
as you are walking, you happen to trip, not like hard, so you don't like fall and hurt yourself or anything, but you stumble over a parasite eggplant. Dun dun dun.
Oh my god!
Sounds creepy. I don't know what it is, but it sounds creepy.
Run, it's a Pokemon!
Anything with the word parasite, it is creepy.
Bellsprout, go.
Don't do that. This thing is clearly bug poison.
Aaron, I choose you!
So, Aaron, are you going to do a roll to see if you know about this parasitic eggplant or not?
It might as well, if it's not going to cost us any time or anything.
Yeah, please do so.
For me to
Please
think.
do.
Do you happen to know what this thing is? You do!
Hey guys, here's the scoop on this thing.
A parasitic eggplant that gets its nutrients from the animals that it lives off of. It benefits their abilities.
You
fell out again.
fell out.
Okay, I'll start over.
Continue the part after the animals it lives on.
Oh, it benefits the animal, however, by boosting their abilities, causing some people to go out of their way to become infested.
What?
Like, some people will purposely go out and get infested by this thing.
What kind of benefit does it bring?
It boosts their abilities.
In what manner?
So, the special ability of this parasitic eggplant is the being that is hosting the eggplant gets a maximum hit point and magic point plus 10,
Oh, wow.
as well as initiative, condition, and defense points plus 1 for as long as the egg. You want to know what this thing is attached to?
The last part of that, when she cut out, was for as long as the eggplant is attached.
Right.
Yeah, sure. What's it attached to?
It's attached to a poisonous toad.
Oh, good.
Oh, poison ability.
A poisonous toad with a bunch of extra health.
Do you happen to know about poisonous toads, Aaron?
Aaron,
Probably
please.
not. I know all about this creepy plant, but this frog-looking thing, that is a mystery to me.
Okay.
Well, here's the question. Is it angry at us?
We're tripping over it.
Does it want to mug us for our money?
It might be forgiving.
The eggplant is hoping that it can infest you.
Uh,
So it starts
What exactly
reaching
is-
out its tendril to you.
What exactly is the downside to it other than having a weird thing sticking out of your head?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't think we want to
I
know.
don't know that I want the plant overlord master is in my brain, though.
Yeah, those are some pretty good bonuses, but no thank you. Actually, wait, I just had an idea.
Oh no.
I'm gonna try and catch this thing.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna catch it.
I'm going to prepare the wooden chest. Like, we were making Pokemon jokes. No, I'm serious about this now.
So apparently a Sklepper is going to throw this chest.
No, I'm holding it in front of me like a shield.
This is amazing. This is amazing, but I'm going to, like, try and back out of the range of this plant.
Yeah, I'll join you.
Hey guys, you should travel over here.
Oh dear.
Oh. Okay, so just so everyone at home understands and knows, this is the battle area.
We were fighting a Troggle Jug.
Bug, I didn't realize you got taken by the plant, parasitic egg.
There we go.
That's coming up as an X.
Yeah, so you are fighting an X.
It's cross at us.
An X with a Droggle Jug attached.
That's okay, because the only other thing that was a question mark, so...
Just so everyone knows, the front area here is where the front line is, and the back area is where I'll be, because I can actually...
I'm not
fly up
recording
the back.
visuals.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying...
Basically, there are 4 sections of the battlefield. One is ally side, the other is the enemy side, and there are front and back ranks for each. That's the short version. Furwin, using a bow, sticks in the back, while I, using an axe, am in the front. And Aaron is next to me by virtue of the fact that his dagger does not reach as far as the bow, even though he doesn't want to be in the front.
He has no choice.
That being said, I think I might have an image idea for you. One moment. Go ahead and continue with the narration.
Oh, okay. Well, the toad hops threateningly at you.
This
And
is
goes, grab it. Grab it.
the most
And the
friendly-
eggplant reaches its tendril out.
I don't
That's
like this. I think... Right, should we roll for initiative?
Oops.
Probably.
I've got to remember how to...
Dexterity and intelligence, apparently, for initiative.
Let's see.
I update my initiative background. I have the right dice. Yes.
Alright, I will roll my initiative. I will roll my initiative. There we are.
I have 1d8. Wow. Aaron's like 10.
Well, you're gonna be just fine, buddy. Me, not so much. But thankfully, I've got this chest in front of me.
Let's see. The toad has an initiative of 5.
Oh, I guess I should open up the initiative window.
There. I have an initiative of 7.
Five. Okay. Oh. Dun 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 dun. Delete. Oh my god, that's amazing.
What's amazing?
It's the eggplant wizard.
Oh my goodness.
I had a feeling it was about appropriate.
And the eggplant is on top.
Eggplant is on top of Droggle Jug. What will you do?
Droggle Jug the toad.
At this point, is the Droggle Jug a Budweiser?
Maybe.
Bud.
Why?
I think you mean Droggle Jug.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it's nice to be pop culture-y.
5. Right, and
We're doing American bullshit over here. Leave us alone.
This one has an initiative of 4.
Oh hey, they're as terrible at avoiding things as me.
Okay, so the eggplant's got 4. Droggle Jug is 5. The toad, anyway. Droggle Toad Jug. Let's see, so... Let's see. So it's the highest that gets to, goes first and
Yes.
is last?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so...
It's the order that the initiative window now shows.
Yes.
Yeah, so that means, I'm second. Something. So, okay, what's the battle plan to catch this thing?
Well, if you really, really, really want to catch this thing, I guess we got to deal with that toad.
Yep. Kill the toad, don't kill the eggplant, but don't let the eggplant get you.
Don't let the eggplant get in your brain.
Right.
Let's see.
Failing that, it might be worth trying to just stuff both of them into there. Let whoever wants the eggplant can figure it out.
Deal with the toad.
Yes. that'll lower the value, but if it gets unfortunate.
Let's see. Dun, 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 dun.
Let's not whistle over Skype. Skype doesn't like that.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I guess I shouldn't have whistled earlier then.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah, it has to do with like Skype's auto-adjusting functions. It gets really wacky and tends to hurt people's ears. Thankfully, it hasn't been too bad so far. Just given the reminder.
Okay, I need to check my spells really quick.
Here it is.
Looking for the battle flow.
No, I'm trying to set up the eggplant and the toad. The eggplant is found in spring, so it gets some bonuses that I'm trying to figure out here.
Does anyone need any enhanced red hand?
That's the one that gives 2-hit, right?
Enhanced red hand gives about an accuracy check of +1, I think. It says here.
It'd probably be most useful for you since you have the -2 to hit. And since you've got that poison arrow, it might be worth doing that on your first round and then taking the shot.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that.
Oh, actually, I screwed up since the eggplant is a spring eggplant. Whoops.
Oh dear, I think we should have. Then again, it would have cost me 10 MP to use that, so probably not have done to use round reflection.
Oh, and that's a ritual anyway, now that I remember it.
Yeah, I know.
We can't possibly cast that now.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I wish I was about to say I could have cast that earlier, but probably not.
Oh well.
Hopefully, live and learn.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't cast that right now. This isn't a JRPG, and then I'm like, wait. This is a Japanese RPG. It's a different kind, granted, but it is.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I think only nobles can use cutscene power.
Right, where is my flow of battle page?
It should just be initiative top to bottom.
Roll a double spirit to see if you can start a cutscene. You now have +5 to all of your rolls.
+5 to all of your rolls, and all damage is quadrupled. Do not get shot in the cutscene.
If you fumble the cutscene roll, though, it turns into a cutscene where you're forced to lose.
So no one wants anything like Vacation Vitality, where I get basically +2 to your bonus conditions. Well, +2 bonus to condition.
Let me look.
I don't think you do you?
Summer magic. You do have a multi-target spell that would hit both of them, and they would have a -2 to their initiative, which also makes them easier to hit. Not that they're going particularly fast in the first place, but
I was asking out of curiosity just to see if anyone wanted anything.
Target's health and cheer rise, plus bonus to condition. That's not really going to be too helpful right now, I don't think.
Because I think me and Sklova's condition is so low that if that thing's going to poison us, it's going to poison us even with that +2.
Yeah. Let's see, sounds of the cicada. That's an AoE. Must first beat the caster in a contested spirit plus spirit check. If the caster wins, spell automatically fails. Because the sounds as long as near the caster may not cast any spells when the spell is active.
I have to also keep in mind I've probably got like 16 MP, so see, so I'll keep that in mind. At least I don't have to do any dice rolls in using these spells.
I think you do. I think they're all. I think
that they do.
Do they?
Invoking magic. The magic check in plus spirit is rolled. If 2 1s are rolled, the spell is failed.
2 1s fails the spell.
Yes.
So for all intents and purposes, you have to just not fumble, it sounds like.
Yeah, pretty much. Admittedly, it means that I should have actually been doing those kind of checks on the heal spells, but oh well. I'll keep that in mind for the future.
And I guess also for the ritual leaf, but eh.
And apparently this is for all of them, so... Says?
Yes.
Progress?
Progress.
Hey, are you still doing something, or are we...
No, I'm ready. Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess you're up, Frank.
Well, I guess I will try and stab that poison toad, as bad of an idea as that sounds.
It sounds like a bad idea. It is a bad idea.
Well,
I hit it for absolutely no damage.
Well, that was useful.
Congratulations. The toad rivets at you.
Okay, should I go
But
next?
actually, that was your accuracy. Or you should have done an accuracy check first, did you?
He did. The first line is the accuracy, and then the second line is the damage.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm blind.
Okay, so should I go next?
Yes, you're next.
Did nothing.
Okay, so I'm gonna use Enhanced Red Hand on myself.
That's a ritual.
Really? It's ritual? I thought that was a... Let me check. It's not a ritual. It's
Is it?
normal.
It is?
Yeah, it's normal. I thought it was.
Oh, you're right. Never mind. I'm dumb.
It lasts for 6 rounds as well, and and the target's close, so I'll get +1 to actually check if it's successful, I guess. What is it I have to do again?
It's giving you a +1 to hit.
I know, but I'm just saying...
Int plus spirit, I think it was.
Int plus spirit.
Oh yeah,
so
the magic check. Yeah, that's int plus spirit.
8 and 6. Okay, here's a 6 and 8, so...
Yeah, you're
10.
fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. And after that, I lose 4 mana, so...
Does casting the spell actually take his turn?
Yes.
Okay.
You can only do one thing per turn.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's...
Yeah, so
Frog.
that means...
Okay, so the frog, let's see here. Accuracy is... Let me see here. Impersonate the frog.
Don't worry about that. Just stay as your GM self.
Who is it attacking?
It's attacking Aaron.
It failed.
Indeed.
Well, that was lucky.
Actually, it looks like the frog can't possibly hit me.
So it's a stupid frog.
Well, if we're going to be doing this sort of, we have to go like, doink. Like
The
that.
eggplant will be attacking Asclepa instead, because it is a less stupid thing. And it is...
That hits.
Alright, it hits, and then damage is...
That thing's accuracy is the roll.
Yeah, it's got a D10.
I know.
Oh,
Oh.
jeez.
Oh, Lord.
I'm starting to think we might want to abandon our plan to capture this thing.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I can drop. I dropped that damage down to 7 though because of my armor, so I'm down to 11 health.
Yeah, so the eggplant went jumping, doink, and
Alright, so then my turn. Alright, how large are the both of them combined?
The both of them combined are, let's see here, 20 centimeters for the poison toad, and the eggplant is eggplant sized. So
It's shaped like itself.
probably like 60 centimeters together.
Okay, so they should both easily fit in the box. Okay, I can take a little bit of a beating, so I will set the box down a little off to my side, and I'm gonna go after the toad with my axe. Boom!
Alright.
Apparently.
The toad is actually hit for 3 because the eggplant gives it a +1 defensive bonus.
Right.
So, okay. Let's mark down. Where did my health list go? Here it is. Okay. It has been hit.
Yay.
That goes back to me, I think, right?
Yes.
Indeed.
Nope, I guess I will take another stab. At
Oh,
the toad.
Actually, that reminds me. The toad.
Hey!
Oh, that seems pretty decent.
Yeah, so it takes 5 damage.
Stab it right in the eye.
Alright. Toad makes it that. Okay.
Yeah, so it's taken 8 damage so far.
Yep.
We know it has at least 10.
Yep.
Well, at least 11.
At least 11, yeah.
Right. Okay. Rowan?
Okay, let's see, should I attack the toad, you
Yes.
think? Or... Okay, I'll attack the toad then. That one will require, let's see,
Make your attack roll +1.
attack roll +1.
Or no, -1 instead of -2, excuse me.
Yeah. I'm just seeing where the,
I think bow is int dex.
I know, I'm just wanted to really check just to be sure. Since, this is... I should have really... Wait, did I write it down here? I'm pretty sure I did. Oh, yes, I did. Indexed. So, index is like... double 8s.
Yeah, so.
And then -1 of whatever I get. 9, but that will get me 8.
Yep. Alright.
That's good enough.
Yep, roll your damage. Which is
Okay.
going to be your dex +2 because you have a poisoned arrow.
Yeah. And that's a,
A poison toad that is poisoned by a poison arrow.
That does sound kind of ridiculous.
Oh dear!
Wow.
apparently I'm not good at hunting, but I can really deal the damage.
I think it's dead.
Nope.
Wow.
Oh god.
That is an
Really?
impressive toad. So
I'm
it just took
surprised.
12 damage, and it's just like, yo, what's up?
Actually, this round, it just took a crap load of damage and shrugged it all off, apparently.
Alright, so it is the toad's turn.
Wait, bows are dex plus dex?
Oh, wait. No. That explains it. Devar, you can't use that last roll. It's just one dex die.
Oh, 1 dex. I thought you said dex and intelligence again.
No, your damage die is dex, and then you're adding +2 because of the arrow.
Okay, so I just used the 1d8.
Yes.
Yes.
+2.
Okay. Oh. That,
Oh, 3 damage, because it has that -1 to it.
Okay, so hold on, let me remath.
sorry.
Add back 10.
I heard
minus
wrong.
3.
Just pretend we didn't hear that bit of knowledge about how this thing has ridiculous amounts of health.
This is apparently going to go for a while. At this point, Seth, I have to ask, are there any objects in the area?
There's a rock kind of off to the side. It's about the size of a bowling ball.
Not big enough. Unless you really want to hide behind it that badly.
No. I'm trying to find a section on where I saw objects and combat rules, because I'm fairly certain if you use an object, you can re-roll your initiative.
You can also waste a turn doing that if you really wanted. But for now, the toad is going to try attacking Asclepa, as it has learned from the eggplant.
Yeah, who didn't see that coming?
What's this damage? Is like 1d10 plus 1d10 or something?
Oh, jeez. Whoa! It bounces off my armor.
It actually bounces off. I feel bad for this toad.
Yeah, the toad basically went like, doink, no! Oh, I gotta get back here.
It is just getting all kinds of wounded and probably has no idea what's going on. Completely incapable of defending itself in a meaningful way.
Poor toad.
Yeah.
You guys are cruel.
Yeah, but poisoning on top of its poisonous status.
Actually, that's a question I have. Since it took damage from a poison attack, does its strength drop?
No.
No?
Because it is a poison toad.
I kind of thought that would be the case.
Just as a note, different poisons do different things.
All that, and I don't think its strength could drop anyway, as apparently its damage die of 1d4.
Yeah. I'm not arguing the results. I'm just bringing to mention. I'm kind of a pharmacy technician. There's a bit of a difference between, substance results.
True, but the toad is still going to remain as it is.
Yeah, that's fine. I have no objections to
It
that.
now has a 1d2.
That'd be pretty great.
Bring me my two-sided die.
AKA your quarter.
I think it's eggplant turn now.
Oh, right, eggplant.
Yes, it is. And it's probably going to wreck me.
Murder!
It is going to try and hit Asclepa.
No offense, but I'm feeling a little lucky about that.
Yeah, it hits.
Because I think, in theory, like one-shot me.
Okay, so...
I built myself to be a tank for a reason. Ow. Not as bad as the other one, but still ow.
This thing is messing you up.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm down to 6 health now.
Oh, you might want to heal yourself, I guess? Or you think you can handle it?
I think what I need to do is re-roll my initiative so that I don't have a freaking 4.
Need to stop taking hits in the first place.
Yes. Incidentally, do you have any combat songs you can use?
Well, it's raining and we're in the woods, so neither of my songs work.
Dang it.
Sorry.
Oh well. Okay.
Says has been evil.
Alright. I've been trying to find the rules section for using objects in combat, but I can't find them. Condition, status effects, travel rules.
Objects. Objects are items strewn about the battlefield that may be used to great effect by characters during a battle. These objects are things that suit the battlefield. For example, if the combat takes place in a town, a suitable object is a cart, fruit stand, fountain, stone walls, and other things found in a town. These objects may be used to aid characters in attacks. A player may use an item, so say something like, I hide behind the wall and shoot an arrow. When a character describes a way in which their character uses an object during an attack, their accuracy check receives a +1 bonus. The object that was used is then erased and can no longer be used. At the beginning of battle, 5 objects are to be written. Boss battle should have 10. Suitable objects should be decided by both players and GM. So I chose a rock. You guys get to pick other things.
Right. Okay, I thought like using one of the things would allow you to reroll your initiative.
If we're in the woods, we're in a
Gives you a better
tree.
chance to hit.
I would suggest a stick.
Just one stick. That's the only wood in this forest.
Yeah, a stick with a single leaf on it.
Alright, I'm gonna check my surroundings so I reroll my initiative because geez Louise. Much better.
Yeah, 8. That means she comes after me.
I go before you.
Yeah, that means you are now the one that goes last.
Yeah, sorry, I missed.
Actually, the eggplant is last.
Amongst us.
Yeah, resort. There we are. Much better.
Okay, and that goes back to me since you were at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I'll just keep trying to stab this toad to death.
Well,
I'm starting to feel kind of bad about this.
Shank.
This poor toad.
Since I'm apparently just, like, getting it right in the brain or something.
You actually maxed out your damage die there. Well done.
Wonder if that counts as a crit.
Nah, it
If that
doesn't.
does anything.
No, I think that's
It's a
only
ghetto
happened-
crit.
Yep.
I would have thought that would have been on the accuracy to crit.
Yeah, it's if you max your 2 hit dice.
Yep.
The damage dice is just, okay, you hit really hard.
Indeed. The toad
Right.
still lives.
Okay, Sklepet. You got us a battle.
Alrighty. Well, you said that there was a rock nearby. And it was
And
like
a
about
snake.
the size of a bowling ball.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna pick that up and hurl it at it.
This poor toad.
Add +1 to this.
7 damage.
Yep. And it hit at 8.
The toad has died.
There we are.
It
Okay,
was
get it.
smashed by the giant rock. The eggplant falls off and kind of spiders around a little bit with its vine things.
That thing is creepy.
I know. It's like something off Resident Evil, except it's more scary in it.
Okay, I'm going to point at the box and the treasure box that we have. I'm going to declare that it's an object. Quick, use it to capture the eggplant.
It's all up to you, Farland.
He can't.
Oh, no.
He's in the back row.
He is.
You're right. So it's gonna be up to me, I guess.
So what should I do then? Is there anything I can do to help with this?
You can move yourself to the front so that if they all fail,
Yes.
Well,
but then you are in danger of the eggplant hitting you.
Yeah.
but if we're using this as an object, we only get one shot at this.
Considering it's part of our inventory, it might be like a special deal. Basically, we're just trying to trap it inside the box.
Yeah, I'll say that if you fail to do it, it's going to take a point away from its like
Durability.
the
Durability.
repair. There you
Yeah.
go, durability.
Yeah, that's fair.
So how are we gonna roll this thing when it gets back to people who can relevantly do that at the moment?
We'll roll. Whoops. Sorry, I heard myself scratching out there. We'll roll. How about a double dexterity roll against its accuracy?
That's going to be really hard for me.
So that sounds mechanically correct, though.
I would think it'd be a strength dex thing. Like, enough to pick up the box and then the dex to actually...
I'm willing to go strength
Engulf it.
dex.
Yeah.
Against its accuracy means that I literally will probably have like no chance of actually doing it, so I might not bother.
Well, you've got decent-ish dex, so...
Yeah, but 1d4, 1d8 versus 1d4, 1d10 gives it a slight edge in the odds.
Well, it's going to be the same for all of us, because I've got a D8 and a D4. Same with him. We all have the same chance at this.
I have like 4 and an 8.
I guess we really need to figure out, are we using this chest for anything important? If we break this chest, have we just ruined ourselves here?
We're not using it for anything important, it's just kind of a general inventory thing.
Yeah, that Clarence has to carry. That's okay. So,
Anyways, that's the eggplant. It's Farrowland's go.
yeah. So that's why I asked in the party, is there anything I could do to help in hoping to help with this capturing business, or is it just gonna be I'm just gonna have to do a little bit of damage to it?
We don't want to hurt it. Just step forward.
Okay. I'll accept your advice. If I die,
I'm much closer to that than you are. And besides, if you get dropped to 0, I can heal you.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Okay, now's the.
I can't heal myself
eggplant.
if I go down.
Creepy eggplant has been focused upon. Wait a minute. Give me a second.
Getting
Remove.
the toad
Okay,
out
there
of
we
there.
go.
Get rid of the droggle jug.
Whoa, cool.
You start initiative.
Whatever. I'm going to just impersonate this stupid thing. It is going to, again, it's focused on Asclepa, because it is.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Just bounce
If
it all the way
you
down.
you can just right-click the thing and have it, and you should be able to make it the active initiative or something like that.
Oh, it's active now, so.
Yeah. I am now nervous.
Okay, come on, Asclepa, you can survive this.
It
It
missed.
missed.
A dodge! And
Oh.
it's a good thing I reassessed the situation, because that would have hit me otherwise.
And that would have been bad.
Yes. As it stands, we're okay.
As long as it doesn't hit any of us.
Okay, Aaron, what's your move?
But it was Dex strength.
Yes.
Yeah, strength dex.
Dex strength.
Time for
Yeah.
you to
You
begin
don't
your
need me to say yes.
time for you to begin your boxing career.
I
It's
guess I'll go with
boxing
this ridiculous plan to catch this thing.
It's Boxing Day.
I really doubt that's going to catch it.
You got a 6 out of there. At least it's not a double 1.
Oh,
Oh, it's a tie.
It's a tie.
what's your ruling on that?
You cut out.
All I said was so.
But it has to be said, everything.
Let's,
I'm just picturing Aaron and this plant struggling with this box.
And me. And
Okay. Here's what we're gonna
bonus.
do. We're going to do a 1 die versus 1 die. Dexterity versus its dexterity.
Okay, Dex versus Dex.
Furwen and Asclepa, by the way. I'm
Well-
probably just watching this battle unfold.
It gets away.
Wow, it maxed out its roll, and I almost bottomed mine out.
Alright, I'm gonna pick up the chest and try my own luck.
The chest is hit by 1.
Yeah, it's got 5 durability, so it's now down to 4. Alright, so that is Dex and Strength. Roar!
Oh, 10.
Haha!
You caught it.
Woo!
Alright.
Yay, we caught a creepy eggplant-like creature that's probably going to
It
take up our
dumps
mind.
its tendrils around the box, trying to escape, but cannot do so.
Yeah, I'm gonna lock this thing down with a good lock and several bits of rope. It is not getting out of this.
yeah, do not put that on Clownce's back. We don't want any, unforeseen accidents.
I want to stay away from that chest. I want nothing to do with this.
It was my plan. I'll carry it.
Okay, well.
Epic battle with a toad that we murdered terribly in a creepy plant.
By the way, when you splattered the toad with the rock, some of its toad juice splashed up against a fern that was growing nearby and rotted it into the ground.
So so what you're saying is it's a good thing that I didn't attack it directly on the killing blow.
Yeah.
That's a good thing, then.
Alright, anyway, are you ready to continue through the forest?
That said, I think I'm going to leave my dagger out of its scabbard for a bit to let the rain cleanse it a bit.
Yeah, I'm going to clean my axe on the blades of grass.
I don't have to worry about any of that because I used an arrow.
Yes, you did.
And you're not going to get that arrow back.
Yeah, I would just leave that.
Yeah, I would leave it too. And I'll just think about how I'm Popeye,
Alright.
who has a huge bow and arrow.
Alright, Aaron,
Yes.
do you think you'll need the assistance of my alarm bell spell when we set up camp tonight?
Probably not.
Well, it's just these conditions are rather poor.
Yeah, I would have thought.
Well,
we
actually,
should use it.
yeah, now that I think about it.
Alright, I'll just try and tough it out. So Skleppa's just going to carry this huge chest with a parasitic monster inside of it while she's just bleeding.
And Phil and Aaron just looks at it like, yeah, we don't want any part of this.
This woman is not human.
This woman is a crazy woman.
What have we gotten ourselves into traveling with her?
First we had to question Phil once, and now we have to question Skleppa.
I guess we gotta continue our travels.
Well,
Also, it's getting kind of late.
Yeah, that's okay. We're almost done anyway. As you're traveling through the woods, you do come across a rope bridge, which unfortunately has gotten slippery due to all the rain.
Oh dear.
Back on the grass. Whee!
Are you able to cross this bridge?
Oh boy, having a shaking box full of monsters seems like it'll really help with this.
It's a strength and dexterity roll, and for the one carrying this crazy monster, congratulations, you get a -1.
Okay, bearing this in mind, I'm going to slightly change the plan of what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to take one of my herbs and I'm going to heal myself. I was going to just kind of wait it out until resting time, but yeah, I don't fancy falling off and being near dead.
Speaking of which, what is this a bridge over? Like a horrible chasm, a river?
It's over a medium-sized river.
How far is it down?
It's only 12 feet down,
Oh, that's not too terrible.
and the water is about 6 feet deep.
Okay, so all right.
Survivable.
Yes.
Otherwise, we'll probably bruise ourselves, but not break any bones.
Yeah,
I think
first off, healing herb. Yeah, that rolled terribly. Oh well. So I've got 11 health now.
you're at 11 health, I'm at 10 health.
And I only have one of these princess apples left. Alright. So I'm doing this with a -1, am I?
Yep.
Alright.
So Aaron and Phil, when you go first?
Sure. Why not?
So what, strength dex?
Strength dex.
Okay. Well,
I guess I'll test my luck first.
I'll watch from over here, Aaron.
Well, cool world. Oh, it's fine.
You're fine. You cross the bridge without trouble.
You almost crit.
I cross the bridge and pull you guys across with me.
Aaron moonwalks across the bridge.
Okay, I'll go next. Right, 48. Oh, wait.
I like how on these strength dex checks we have the exact same rolls because we have exact opposite dice.
That's
That is not a success.
Whee!
But hold on. As your party has caught the interest of a Ryuubito, there is a benediction of success that just happens to make it so that Ferlwyn is able to cross.
Okay. I made it somehow.
Congratulations.
I was watching. I'm not sure what happened there. I was certain you were going to slip over the side, but
As he was about to fall into the water, somehow he got blown back up onto the bridge and right off to the other side. Mysterious mystery.
I accept this physics logic.
Alright. I'm not gonna adjust my dice macro, so just take one off of this. 5, hell.
Actually, that is enough, because the bridge was not that difficult, so you make it.
Woo!
Apparently only I needed the extra help from
he
something.
needed the magical assistance of some otherworldly creature.
Well, as you turn back to look at this bridge, as Clarence is making his way across, like, laughing at all of you with his emu beak, because he is doing this easily.
Hey, now.
Because emu are known for traversing wet bridges.
You happen to see a small, well, about the size of like a medium-sized deer, little blue dragon floating down this river underneath the bridge, happily chirping as it rounds the curb up ahead.
Well.
Don't see that every day, I guess.
Yeah, it's like, okay. I'm just surprised by this.
Alright, so...
I think that may be the reason that you're up here and not down there.
So you reach the edge of this extent that you're able to travel for the day. But you're still in the woods.
Right.
Less hooray.
Alright.
I have a topology in the woods. I'm actually quite good in the woods.
And your leaf has happened to run out.
Yeah, it's just how happens to run out.
Well, actually, it will last until you go to bed, but unless you recast it, it's done.
Unless it's different for Hunter, I'm pretty sure you don't get your topology bonus until the next level we get.
I think topography is the word you're looking for.
Yes.
Topology?
Topology. I am a topologist.
The tops don't need anyone covering for them, thank you.
Okay, so I'm off hunting again. If we're going camping.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Okay, Dex and Intelligence my hunting. So, okay, so this time I will get us another lovely tasty morsel. 8 and 8. So... Oh.
No,
you failed.
Apparently I do only good in front of an audience.
Alright, so I'm gonna cast the alarm bell spell, so here's my magic check. Bang.
Right.
Alright, so +1 to the camp checks, which was Dex Int.
Yep.
Okay.
So this will be plus another 1.
Yep. Hey!
Oh.
I think combined that works out.
Yes. Combined, that does get you a successful camp.
Yeah.
So everybody gets hit points 2 times up to the max, 2 times the current up to the max, and then your magic points have fully restored.
And so I am back in full condition.
Yeah, I'm back in full condition as well.
Well, this was entertaining.
Well, that happened.
Sleep.
Alright, I will deduct the rations.
Since I failed to get us any rations.
Alright, we're down to 12 units of food. And here's a question. Is this rainwater drinkable?
Yes.
Alright, can we just... Is it like going to fill the barrel if I leave it out?
It will fill it with one ration.
One ration. Okay.
One ration's worth of rain.
Okay, so that'll drop it down to 12.
Because the rain is clearing up in the morning.
Oh, there we are.
So sometime overnight the rain stops, and it is just cloudy out that you can't really tell because you're still in the woods. So how are you feeling this morning, everybody?
I'm feeling pretty good.
I'm terrified of that plant we're carrying around.
I'm sort of on the fence about whether I'm okay with this.
I'm just waiting for this thing to somehow like burst through our chest and
Well, like a chest burster from Alien.
eat somebody's brain.
The eggplant is not particularly happy and is still thumping around in its chest, but does not break out because it is fully captured. Congratulations. So you can be afraid of it as you will, but...
Alrighty. It's the first thing in the morning. Off to get some herbs. Or not.
Well,
What is the topography net check now?
It's 8.
8? Okay.
So everybody needs to roll strength dexterity to see if they are traveling fine.
We already know the answer to this.
Yep.
Okay, 48.
Not quite.
Are we on a road?
We are on a road.
I make it then, because I've got my road shoes.
Congratulations.
Okay.
I just straight up make it.
Hey!
Alright, everybody is traveling without issue.
For once.
For once. Congratulations, everybody. Good job.
Now this will be the time that this direction check does not go well.
You know where you're going.
Yes.
Alright.
Wow. I don't want to jinx this, so I won't say anything.
So you travel, and it's a fairly short journey left to the edge of the woods and also this town that you have been working towards. And you get there around about lunchtime. So now we get to create a town.
Oh, it's finally here.
Do we want to do this now, or do we want to...
We're supposed to do it before we end the session so that I can use it to plan the next one.
Makes sense?
Okay. Yep.
Shall we stop recording then, or are we planning, or do you
No,
want
no, we're gonna do this on recording.
This is part of the fun of Ryuutama. Everybody
Yeah.
builds the world together.
Okay,
Yeah, we're not ending the session yet.
I know. I just thought I'd ask, just out of curiosity.
Alright, town's name. This is going to be a forest town.
I'm terrible with names.
I'm pretty bad with them too. Can we come back to the name?
Yes, we can come back to the name.
Okay.
The next is town population. So what's the size of this town? Is it a village, town, city, or large city?
I think big but not large, so I guess upper medium.
I guess a town.
So a city?
Yeah, I guess that sounds about
5,000 to 20,000 people?
right. Maybe more like 2,000.
Yeah, I'd say 2,000.
If it's 2,000, then it's just a town.
Okay,
I
town.
like the idea of a village town. That sounds good.
Yeah, I think
Right.
that's nice.
So,
Village town.
2,000 people.
Forest town, rather.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's the ruler or representative of this town? How is this town run?
Say,
Council
how
of
about
Elders.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
going for.
say Council of Elders, I would say.
Council of Elders. Got any particular personalities in mind, or are we going to leave it at that for now?
I've got
The
nothing.
easy answer is to say old, but I feel I can do better than that.
They are old. How many of them are there?
3?
3?
Each one wise in their own expertises.
Each one older than the last.
Like guild runners or something?
I guess. personalities. One makes a lot of really, really groaner jokes. One of them is a complete straight person when it comes to comedy.
I'd say the last one is your like super stereotypical grumpy old man.
Yes.
What is the Three Stooges of Elvis?
Okay. Let's see. What is a representative building or color or some like distinguishing feature of this town?
Oh, I've got an idea.
Okay.
The trees just on the far side of the forest there were pretty large, so they got kind of incorporated into the architecture a little bit.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, so I like those sort of design choices.
Yeah, there's a bunch of tree houses. And like the Grand Hall is at the top of the tallest tree. It's a very vertically oriented city. Or town, excuse me.
More ways for us to fall down and hurt ourselves.
Yeah, let's start the travel check. Ah!
Well, you moved down.
This is the most expedient travel you've ever done.
You have died. Congratulations.
That's travel straight out of King's Quest right there.
I should rename this to Ryuutama Quest.
Oh dear.
All right.
Oh.
What are the specialty goods of this town?
Woodcrafting? No, wait, that'd probably be too stereotypical, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's a little easy. They're on the edge of the forest, so they have a wide variety of trained animals to sell to those passing by who want them for either as pets or professional usage.
Okay. And let's see. Town sights, sounds, smells. Probably tree-ish.
It
smells like that.
It smells like a combination of plant and animal.
Great.
It smells like cat everywhere.
Smells like
Gross.
And the color is kind of a grayish brown.
It's my
so
kind
it's
of color.
nature. Smells of nature.
There's a few birds that seem to very much favor this town. So there is always bird song being heard as well.
Maybe you can learn something, Aaron.
Nope. I refuse to learn from nature.
And that's why we constantly kill ourselves when we set out every day.
Alright, what are the threats that this town are under?
Well, we just took care of their crippling, creepy, walking eggplant problem, so...
Yeah, that's definitely not it. Poachers sounds a little easy.
Yeah, it's kind of on the nose.
Wild. No.
How far into spring are we?
We're about halfway.
All right. During the summer, there's a much larger threat as opposed to the other times of the year of fire hazard, and that's something they have to prepare for annually.
Summer fire hazard. Need to prepare annually. And back to the town name, because we are almost done.
What was the last town name called again?
Rosebud.
It was Rosebud.
Okay.
I was actually thinking of just like completely going with the King's Quest idea and calling this one Daventry.
Ha ha ha, Daventry. Ha ha ha.
Well,
Oh,
so
wow, I
it's-
didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
So it says they're gonna call it Daventry.
Yes, Daventry.
Alright, Daventry it is.
funny, it has a tree in its name.
And the tree of Davin.
First.
Hi, welcome to Daventry. The tree's name is called Davin.
Meet Davin.
He's the town mascot.
All right, and that's it for this session.
Well, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was something.
Yes, it
Killed
was
a frog that had alien-esque acid blood.
Hey,
And-
don't forget the dancing eggs.
I know, I was about to mention that. The best part was the eggs. That was amazing. Where did you... Is that like in like the sample adventure, or did you just come up with that?
I came up with that.
That is amazing.
Thank you.
I wish I
I
was
know the
half that
story
creative.
of why she came up with this, too, and it's also pretty great.
What's the story? I forgot it.
You looked up the bandit. Well, you looked up the sample bandits, and bandits bandits like a level 5 foe, and were pretty much guaranteed to absolutely destroy us. But we picked bandits, so she had to figure out something.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot all about that. Just in case you had chosen to fight them, that's why I made them hoodlums.
Right,
Because even the low-level bandits are level 5.
right.
That's crazy.
Alright, so now I've got to determine how much experience everybody earns. No.
Oh,
You do not get all of the experience, forget you.
you made it through the forest. You are now maximum level adventurers.
We avoided the elves, so now we don't have to do the whole barrel riding thing.
You watched a very exciting dance number. You golden star.
Our cultural awareness has expanded.
Okay, let's see. Your worst topography was 9. So that's 200. Then you got plus 50, and the level of the highest number defeated. Or monster defeated, rather. You only defeated one monster, technically. Which
We
was a
overcame
toad.
2.
You have obtained a second one. I'm willing to say that you defeated it into
Alright.
a box.
You box defeated it.
So that's 30. Okay, so you all get 280
Cool.
experience.
Let's see, 280 plus 200.
480.
Oh jeez, did I not actually note down my experience? Oof. Time to adjust that immediately. Alright, so...
I recall it is not quite enough to level up, is it?
Yeah, I think we need 600 for
You
level
need
2, or level
600.
3. Yeah, so next adventure.
Probably.
Well, we're doing quite well. We haven't died horribly yet.
Oh, we did get beat up a bit.
We...
But not so badly that you were unable to become fully healthy the next day.
Again, we... I took all of the beating.
Hey, it's not my fault that the frog literally couldn't harm me and that the plant hated you.
It's not my fault. I was in the back. I was kind of hiding behind you, Asclepa, all the way through.
Yes, you're so good at that.
It's the only you're the only one I can trust, because if I hide behind Aaron, it'll probably go through him as well as me.
I'll just get out of the way.
With that initiative, you're just like, nope.
You're such great friends, you know.
Oh.
By the way, is anybody planning on riding back to Helena?
I said I think I will be doing that just because I'm the diary keeper.
I was thinking about doing that like after we were about to head out of this town.
Yeah, that's a good time to do it.
Yeah, since right now we
No,
We just
We
got
almost
here.
died.
Where's the post office? I'm pleading still. Well, I'm not, but...
Here at Princess Helena, we found out that another town exists. That's pretty much all we had to say. Bye.
Bye, By the way, don't forget, every time that you write her after the first time, you're going to have to buy a quill and paper.
How much do those cost?
Not much.
That's good.
Million money.
It was, let's see.
Let's see here.
If our hunter was better, we could just catch
Okay, quill pen is 2. I don't see paper. Not immediately, anyway.
Paper is leather page. It is also 2.
Oh, okay. So 4 per
red on leather.
Yes. That's why the quill pin, I'm going to call that disposable, but if anybody ever decides to buy a glass pin, I'm going to call it 10 uses. 10? That's terrible.
That's not economically efficient at all.
I said that wrong. If it's a glass pen, it's used until you break it.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Make a writing check. Fumble.
Yeah, I have 4 dexterity. Someone take this from me. Please.
A slap on her mighty muscles just smash the pen in her hand.
You smashed the pen, and the glass flew into your eyeballs.
I don't think that I would be failing that badly.
No, it would be more of a probably intelligence dexterity check anyway.
Either way, it's Aaron.
Good point.
Actually, me and our hunter friend, whose name I can't remember off the top of my head, I think have the same exact role for that, so we're interchangeable.
Yeah, Phil then. If you can't remember the full name, you can just nickname me Phil or Phil.
Okay, Phil.
Phil!
Yeah, I can go with Phil.
No, it's Phil!
It's not Crow, it's Crow!
We have a dead egg. We have a trapped eggplant.
Yep, I have noted that on my sheet. I have a captured eggplant, and the wooden chest 405 is occupied.
So you're gonna have to figure out what to do with that eggplant.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm doing. We're gonna sell this dang thing. You said that some people go out of their way to try and get nabbed by these things. Well, we just save them the trouble of finding it. What we have here is a rare creature in a city where creatures are sold.
It seems kind of weird that that there is no downside to this aside from you have a plant hanging off of you. I mean, with a name like a parasitic eggplant, you'd think it would be bad.
But no.
It's more like a symbiotic eggplant.
Yeah, really.
Yep. Hey, I didn't write the monster, okay? I just picked it.
I will say that I'm liking the monster selection for this, because this is all just stuff that just makes you go, what? It's like, there's a goblin cat girl. What?
Here's some walking eggs.
that do circus tricks. There's an eggplant parasite. Like, the most normal thing we've run into aggressively is the toad. Which we thoroughly destroyed.
Oh my god, a basically normal toad. Quick, kill it.
By the way, since we're off the record now, the toad started with 10 hit points, so you hit 20 hit points out of it before it blew up.
Oh dear. Alrighty then.
We overkilled it.
Okay, so that's the downside. The downside is the plant takes your, dead corpse and just keeps animating it around for a while.
That'd be pretty great. Alright, so I take it that's everything?
Yeah, that's it. We're done.
Alrighty then. That's it for this session. You want to close us out?
Good night, everybody.